So we got this question to handle. Let R denotes the set of all real number. Let AI, this is AI, BI, belongs to real number for each I 1 to 3, means A1 plus A1 comma A2 comma A3 B1 comma B2 comma B3. Define the function f as this, g as this, r is this. So you h as this. So you got f function, you got g function, and you also got h function. Although they are saying that f of x not equal to g of x. Okay, for every x belongs to real number, then the coefficient of x cube in h of x. So you have to find out the coefficient of x cube. So let's try to calculate this one. So h of x is what? F of x plus 1. So wherever we will find x in the function f, we will replace it with x plus 1. Okay, so it is a1 plus 10 times x plus 1 plus a2 x plus 1 whole square plus a3 x plus 1 whole cube plus x plus 1 whole power 4. Okay, now we got, now we have to subtract minus of g of x plus 2. So wherever we will find x in the function g of x, we will replace it with x plus 2. So it is minus of b1 minus of 3 x plus 2 minus of b2 x plus 2 whole square minus of b3. We have to subtract, that's why we are changing the signs. Okay, x plus 2 whole cube and then x plus 2 whole power 4. Here we will have minus. Okay, so we got this as a situation. We have to find out the coefficient of x cube. So we will focus on those elements only which can produce x cube. So this is a constant, so no role. Here also we will get x, we will get x power 0. So we cannot find x cube. Here also the same problem, same problem, same problem, same problem. Only these 4 cases we will get the chance to create x power 3. Okay, now look at the first part. So coefficient of x cube, we are directly writing coefficient of x cube. So look at this. From here what we will do, we will apply binomial in this part. Okay, so it is a3 for sure. Now we will apply binomial. Now you know that in the expansion we used to write NCR. The r goes to the power of, like if we have x plus y power n. So if we want to write NCR, x will take power n minus r, y will take power r. Okay, so look at this, what will happen. We wish x to take power 3. Okay, so can I write 3c0 x power 3 1 power 0. Okay, so we got this as the part. Now plus here also we want x to take power 3, so we will be writing 4c1 x power 3 1 power 1. Okay, now we have this part. So minus of b3, we will keep power 3, so it is, we'll change the color. So it is 3c0 x power 3 2 power 0. And then minus 4c1 x power 3 2 power 1. We are interested in only the coefficient, not the variable x. So we will remove the variables. Okay. So look at this. We got a3, 3c0 is 1. X power 3 we don't want, and 1 power 0 is nothing but 1. Now plus the second component 4c1. 4c1 is nothing but 4. Okay, so it's 4, and x power 3 we don't want, and 1 power 1 is 1 only. Now we have minus of b3, and 3c0 is 1. X power 3 we don't want, 2 power 0 we don't want. Okay, now we have the last component, this. So 4c1 is 4, 4 twos are 8. So we got the result as a3 minus b3 minus 4. So to write down the final answer, we need to calculate who is a3 and b3 to get the final result. Okay. So to cover up that thing, they have given this information. We will take help of that component. So we will equate f of x and g of x. So they are saying that it is not equal, है ना? So look at this, how we will manage things. So f of x, so it is x power 4 plus a3 x power 3 plus a2 x power 2 plus 10x plus a1 not equal to x power 4, then b3 x cube, then b2 x square, then 3x, and then b1. Okay, so we got this thing. Now what we will do, we will simplify things little bit. Look at this, what we will do. I will ask everyone to come on this side. So look at this, the sign will change, है ना? Look at this, minus, 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 not equal to 0. So this thing that side, है ना? Now look at this thing, this gone. Now we are left with what we will be writing. So it is a3 minus b3 x cube, then plus a2 minus b2 x square, and then 10 minus 3 x, and we are left with the last component, that is a1 minus b1 not equal to 0. Now look at the idea. They are saying that f of x minus g of x is not equal to 0 for every x belongs to R. Means what is equal to 0? Like if you will be writing quadratic thing equal to 0, so you will be getting the values of x for which f of x equals to 0. Correct or wrong? Means you can calculate how many real numbers we will get which will satisfy the equation. So if it is cubic, we may have 3 zeros, है ना? And those 3 zeros can be real or imaginary. Like suppose that all of them are real number. So there will be 3 values of x for which f of x equals to 0. Okay. Now 3 real values, but this is saying that for every real number it is not equal to 0. This means no real root. So look at this, you know it's a cubic polynomial, so we will have 3 zeros. Out of 3 zeros, if there is a chance there is no imaginary root, we will have 3 real root. So it is, this case is rejected because they are saying that for every x belongs to real number it is not equal to 0. So this case is rejected. Now suppose that there is chance of occurrence of imaginary root. You also know that you will be getting imaginary root comes in pair. So you will be having two imaginary roots. So can I say that if cubic polynomial has imaginary root, we will have one real root and two imaginary root. So again in this case also we will get one value of x which will be real number, for which this thing f of x minus g of x will be equal to 0. But they are saying that we are not having any real root. So when we will have no real root? When this is not a cubic polynomial. Means, sir, you have to put b3 minus, sorry, a3 minus b3 as 0. Because if you will keep this thing as cubic polynomial, 100% you will have real root. है ना? But they are saying that f of x minus g of x not equal to 0, means there is no real number for which this cubic polynomial should reflect a root. Okay, so this is a quadratic. So if it is a quadratic, there is a chance that we may not have real roots. The graph will never intersect x-axis. So a3 minus b3 equals to 0. Now look at this. Here also we are getting a3 minus b3, correct? And which comes out to be 0, correct? So can I say that the coefficient of x cube is minus of 4? Therefore the required result is minus 4. I hope the idea is clear and you got unique type of question in this session, and these kind of things are must do if you want to prepare yourself for advance and you wish to have great result, great rank as well. Okay.